Hello everyone, it's Infinity Break coming at you today with a little bit more of a discussion video. So a lot of you guys might have heard over the last couple days within gaming news that the Epic Store seems to be getting a lot of controversy as of late. Now, if you guys don't know, the Epic Game Store has a lot of really anticipated gaming exclusives coming to it within the near future. So a lot of these games that a lot of people are upset about are games in the past like Tom Clancy's The Division 2, which is going to be an exclusive, Metro Exodus, which is an exclusive, and of course, you've got games that are coming out, like, of course, Borderlands 3, which is actually a huge centerpiece in this discussion today. The Outer Worlds, which is apparently going to become an Epic exclusive. Detroit Become Human. And other games along the lines of Heavy Rain, Spellbreakers, Kind, Dauntless, After Party. Ones that are in there, like The Walking Dead, The Final Season, Hello Neighbor, Hide and Seek. Some of them will be coming to Steam. Like, for those of you who don't know, Borderlands 3 is estimated to come to Steam, I think, about 6 months after it has been released in the Epic Store. Which, if I only listened to media outlets, I would not have known based off a lot of the stupid titles they use, because everybody's making it out to seem like these games are not going to be in Steam at all at any point in time. And at first I was wondering, why do people get upset about the Epic Game Store? At first, I looked back into what I was thinking, actually, when it first started happening, exclusively with Metro Exodus, a game that I was looking forward to that I still bought anyway. But why were people upset with it? Well, the really short, simple answer as to what a lot of people seem to be feeling is that it's kind of annoying to switch from Steam to the Epic Game Store. They don't want another launcher. They just want to keep Steam. They want to keep their games in one place. That's perfectly understandable. That's a lot of the huge backlash that Bethesda got with releasing Morrowind for free from their launcher only, not through Steam, though there was a huge discount. If you wanted Morrowind for free like they were giving it out to be, you had to get it off of the Bethesda launcher through Bethesda.net, which was a little bit of an inconvenience for a lot of people, but for me, I already owned it on Steam, so I thought, hey, I got 2 copies now, so I didn't care. The other reason that a lot of people seem to be looking to when they're digging deeper for more reasons as to be upset is actually a very valid one. Epic is not a very consumer-friendly company, and their security is not the greatest on their website. Though this might have been fixed in recent years, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have a lot of negative experiences when it comes to the Epic Game Store, as a lot of accounts and a lot of things have been hacked before. There aren't a lot of reviews on their website and their launcher, so you, unlike Steam, seeing it's mostly positive, mostly negative, it is instead just the game. You don't get to see anything besides the name, the description, and how much the game is. No reviews at all, which is kind of annoying. Library, I only have them. Try Final Season, that's one's been out for a while, right? Nope, still no freaking reviews. Are you serious? I'm actually surprised. I had to check this out afterwards because I didn't know if it was for sure. But no, it is. It's true. Is that Cthulhu? Oh, it's Cthulhu, but there's still no which is kind of annoying. So people aren't really happy with how shady Epic is. They aren't really the most consumer friendly, given how a lot of their stuff is kind of exported a lot to China and stuff, which is kind of makes you bad in eye if you live in America, because you're like, yeah, they don't do a lot of legal friendly things over there sometimes when it comes to video games. But I mean, I'm personally one of those people who hasn't really dug too deep. And I did a lot of research a day or two in advance to make this video because this seems to be a very hot topic right now. And I wanted to see what you guys thought. So if you have any more reasons, let me know. But besides what I've told you here, if you want my opinion on the whole thing, I can see why people are upset. In fact, I will not get upset at anybody for not wanting to go to the Epic Store. I'll be like, yeah, that's understandable. Personally, I don't care. I think Epic seems to be doing a very developer-friendly thing by giving them more revenue than Steam seems to be doing, which if Steam wants to catch up, they have to give them a little bit more. Steam seems to have gotten comfortable, and if you guys don't know, a market with competition tends to lead to a lot of innovations on both sides so that they can try and one-up the other. Competition is good in a business market, because if one person is starting to do well and getting a lot of exclusive content that the other seems to want, and they're being chosen over that one because of their current practices, that is a good sign for Steam to wake up and start being a little bit more consumer friendly and stop being so complacent, given how they've been at the top of everybody's buying list for a while. If you want to buy a game on a computer, most people go and buy a Steam card, or they go to Steam directly and just buy the game. That is because a lot of people have used Steam for years and they're comfortable with it. And a lot of people are not comfortable with change and moving to the Epic Store because of this. I am not bothered by going to multiple launchers. I can see how it's inconvenient. I can see how going to one launcher, having to log in, do all that nonsense can be a little bit annoying. But once the icon's on my desktop, I don't care. It's on my desktop, I launch the game I play. And that's fine. But a lot of people do not share the same mentality. And a lot of people are actually gotten a little, I want to say, immature about how they're acting around this. Going to the Borderlands collection, Borderlands 1, 2, and the pre-sequel, and review bombing them just because the sequel, Borderlands 3, is not going to be immediately on the Steam store is not a valid response. Because there are people that are going to look at these games and they're suddenly going to stop appearing in the store just because they're getting review bombed. Which means that a really good game is going to stop getting a lot of new players. And I guess I can see the reasoning behind it, but if you want my opinion, that's childish. You guys are supposed to be better than this. I mean, I don't know. I just don't feel like I really would go out and start review bombing something like that. At the time, if I don't want something to succeed because of its thing, I don't just automatically review bomb a game before I even play it, or review bomb its predecessors that I liked. I would just not buy the game, guys. If you guys want to speak effectively to the developers, speak with your wallets. Just don't buy the game when it comes out. Trust me, it will do a lot. Battlefront 2 got the same response. A lot of people didn't buy it, a lot of people didn't want it, and EA took a major loss because of it, and they've had to adapt because of that. So let's do the same with Borderlands 3 if you really don't want to see it on the Epic Store. Personally, I know it's coming to Steam. It's coming to Steam in April of 2020. So it's going to be out 6 months after it's been released on Epic, which can be kind of annoying. I completely understand that. But really, it's going to come to Steam. If you really don't want to buy it on the Epic Store, you can buy it on Steam. But I'm just going to buy it on Epic. Probably going to buy it on Epic. I'm not even going to buy it on Epic. I'm probably going to buy it on my console first while my friends play it with them for a while, and then maybe I'll record it on Steam or whatever in April of 2020. So I don't mind waiting. I have options. That's fine by me. And I get it. Not everybody has options. But still, come on, guys. You be a little bit more mature than that. Anyway, this topic is a little, I guess you could say, hotter than most. So I can't really go any further and say a lot more of my opinion because I'm afraid everybody will crucify me. I understand why everybody's upset about the Epic Store, but this is the reasons why everybody's upset. It's more of an exclusivity thing. It's more of a inconvenience, security, and Epic could be doing a little better with their store. Honestly, I've looked at it, it's pretty bare bones. It looks nice on the eyes, but when you look for features, there's not a lot. Their security apparently could use some works maybe, and I feel like they could be a little bit more consumer friendly, but a lot of their games are a lot cheaper than Steam too, by like 10, almost 15 bucks sometimes, and that's good. That's already a good enough reason to kind of check it out. But again, everybody will want to stick with Steam, and maybe Steam should adapt to the situation. Maybe they should start to enact better policies and just start to do a lot of more consumer-friendly things, because they haven't really been the best lately. There's a lot of sales, sure, and that's cool, but honestly, they really haven't been doing a lot of game developer-friendly things either, and they could be doing better on the game consumer-wise of things. I don't know. Either way, this has been the topic at hand. If you guys want to see more topics like this in the future, have any opinions on what's going on right now, let me know down in the comment section. I want to hear your guys' opinions, and I want to have a civil discussion with you guys. So leave your opinions down in the comment section. I will definitely get to them, and I hope to see you guys come back for more videos in the future. This has been Infinity Break, reminding you all to say it with me now. Play well, eat well, and of course live well, friends. I hope you guys go out there and strive to break infinity and have a nice day, night, evening, wherever and whenever you're at.